Wow, this hall is really impressive. It's like we're in a real castle. Which way do you think those little guys went? I can't believe we lost sight of them already. Where could they have gone? I'm not sure, but let's try heading farther in. Okay, so I remember this place has, like, false lines. Okay, so that's just... This is all the same. Follow the footprints. Okay. Then don't check the carpet or Minoru will sneeze. I'll just fast forward. Okay. Actually, I can just fast forward all of this. Unless Rio shows up. If Rio's on the screen, then I'll stop fast forwarding. Okay, don't talk to Saki because she'll trigger the trap. Or she'll break something, not trigger a trap, and it'll alert the guards. Okay, so this is all the same. Check the pillar. I think I see a handle here. Oh, yeah. Wait, this is a door. I almost missed it here in the shadow of that pillar. You think this is it? Yeah, I bet it is. Let's go inside. Following the monsters that attacked us, we finally found what seems like a hideout. The chest is open. What is this place? It's like where you'd expect to talk to the king in some fantasy RPG. Yeah, you think that's actually a throne? An actual throne? That's the word for where a king or queen sits, right? How can you be talking definitions right now? There could be an evil queen somewhere around here. There could be an evil queen here somewhere. More importantly, we still haven't found Miyu. Miyu, where are you? I know you're here somewhere. Okay, Kaito, cut it out. Keep yelling like this, and the queen's sure to find us. What's going on? Who's making all that noise? Wait, I know that voice. Is that who I think it is up on that throne? I thought so. Wait, Miyu was the queen? Oh, no way. I had no idea. Well, who else would it be? Yeah, I had my suspicions too. So did I. I thought it might be her once we heard the queen was a little girl. Yes, though I found that somewhat hard to believe until I had seen it for myself. You mean you all knew? Of course, I got it right from the start. Nah, I'm not buying that from you, Dracmon. Well, now we can be sure the queen isn't some horrible monster. That's the important thing. I don't think Shuji had any idea either. Hey, what are you all doing barging in here? Miyu, I finally found you and you're all right. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you're not hurt. Kaito has tears in his eyes. Exactly what you'd expect out of a touching reunion. No doubt Miyu is glad to see him too. Ugh, shut up. Huh? This is the worst. Why did you chase me all the way here? You know I did. Now come on. It's not safe for you to be out here on your own. I'm not on my own. I've got everyone here. Everyone here? What do you mean? Are you talking about all those little monsters? Well, they did say they were servants of the queen. That's right. They're all my servants. Oh, except for Syakomon. She's my best friend. Servants? Hey, I said Syakomon was different, didn't I? You tell them, Syakomon. It's a pleasure to meet you, Kaito. Another monster? Don't you call her a monster. Syakomon's the only one who understands me. That's right, Miyu. So you're the one who put her up to this? Syakomon's not like that. I don't believe what I'm hearing. You're always like this. You act tough, pick fights, won't shut up, and are so annoying. No, I worry about you. And anyway, I don't want to be around those strangers from some other school. You mean us? Figures. You can't put kids from different schools together and expect them to get along. You say that, but I don't think you really mean it. I mean, come on. Oh, shut up. Miyu, you can trust Hakuma and the others. They're actually really nice. Now, come on. I've been worried sick about you. Stop goofing off. Let's get moving. You being bratty about this is just making things worse for everyone. Oh, listen to you. You think you're so much better than me. Well, I hate you, Kaito, so there. Miyu? So much for the caring and supportive brother and sister. These two are out of control. Kaito's always trying to act cool, but can't keep it up in front of his sister, huh? You can never tell what things are really like between brothers and sisters. Strangely enough, out of everyone here, Shuji seems the most calm. But I should be focused on what to do in this situation. So what do we do about this? It doesn't seem like Miyu is just gonna give in. I was wondering the same thing. And Kaito isn't in much shape to help right now. She hates me. She said she hates me. Kaito, really? She dealt him one heck of a blow. Miyu might be the strongest one here. So what are we gonna do? She's still just a child. We should scold her for acting out. Without even listening to her side of things, they'll probably just make her more upset. What concerns me most of all is Miyu's lack of any sense of danger. It's kind of amazing she wasn't scared on her own, even with Syakomon and the others. Maybe we should explain to her just how dangerous this world can be. But don't you think it'd be faster to tempt her with stuff? She's still a kid after all. If Haru or Miyuki said we had toys or candy, I bet she'd love it. I don't think so. I'd rather play with my sister. Play. Oh right, I forgot you two were like this. Okay, enough whispering. It's getting on my nerves. Get out of here already. Or else. I'm not sure what she's got planned, but she's up to something. Takuma, what do we do? Whatever it is, we need to act fast. Should we scold her like Shuji thought? Emphasize the danger like Aoi suggested? Or should we take Minoru's approach and try appealing to her with something she'd want? Let's get some moral points. Hey, if you come with us, we've got lots of great food you could eat. I don't need your food. I've got lots of sweets, and that's enough for me. Eating sweets all day is the best. Miyu, how is that healthy? See, I knew you'd try to lecture me about that. Well, nya. Oh, come on. Don't you want some nice warm soup or a juicy piece of meat now and then? Nice warm soup and juicy pieces of meat? That's right. We may not have the best ingredients, but Aoi's cooking is delicious. Well, I'd be happy to cook for you as best as I can. That does sound like... maybe it could be nice. Yes, I'll use as many vegetables as possible to make good, nourishing meals. Ugh, vegetables? No thanks. I'll stick with sweets. Oh no. What is it with you and vegetables? What is with you and vegetables? Man, I feel like we almost had her there. I'm so sick of this. I should have known my brother and his friends would be annoying. Sounds like she doesn't like us at all. Yeah, this could be bad. So what do we do, Miyu? Isn't it obvious? My brother's always worrying about me. I've had enough of it. I can take care of myself. I'm gonna hit the switch. No, wait, Miyu, stop. This is your brother. Don't you think that's going a little far? Oh, it's fine. It's not gonna kill him or anything. Miyu, what do you think you're doing? Just something that'll get you out of here. Alright now, so long. Oh, you really did it. Did what? Wait, what? What's happening? Miyuki, hold on to me. The whole floor just tilted. Is this some kind of trap door? I'm falling. Oh, I guess she dropped us down here. Where's here exactly? Is everyone okay? Miyuki, Haru? I'm here, and my sister is too. Well, I'm glad you're alright. From what I can tell, everyone's here. Man, why would a castle in an amusement park be set up like that? In this world, it seems to make just as much sense as anything else. Then again, maybe someone made some modifications. Ooh, the monsters? You think we could make something as impressive as this? Who knows? After all, how would I know what sorts of things you monsters are capable of? Oh yeah. I don't know, I feel like it wasn't the monsters that made this, but some other weird power. Well, your sister sure is a piece of work, Kaito. I'm sorry, she hasn't always been like that. It's just... something happened. Like what? She's been through a lot. She sure has. That's an understatement. That's why I swore I'd always protect her no matter what. Now that I've done a great job. It is cool, having done the other paths, whenever someone does like a little off remark comment like that, or just like hinting at something, now I have the context for it. It's like those kind of movies where you have to watch through it twice, once to see the story, and then once again to see where everything connects. Kaito does always seem upset when he talks about Miyu. I wonder what happened. But it's probably better if I don't pry. Well, I don't know what it is that you and Miyu are dealing with, but I think maybe you got a little overprotective and that backfired on you. You think so? I just worry about her, that's all. Well, sometimes it can feel suffocating being on the other side of that. Was it just me or did Saki look really sad when she said that? Saki, is something wrong? Oh no, it's nothing. Maybe I just imagined it. Anyway, we need to think up a way for us to get out of here. Yes, we cannot simply stay here forever. Then why don't we all try looking for an exit? Got it. So we're all in the search again. Okay, I think the last time I did this, I started from the left. Let's see. Okay, so no. I guess we'll look at the floor. This block looks like it should move, but it won't budge. Do you think there's some trick to it? Let's keep looking around. Yeah, I'll see what I can find too. Good thinking, you never know what you might find. Just to see some different dialogue. Everything seems normal here. That's no use. We're never gonna find any clues about how to get out of here. Try not to get too wound up. Let's just stay calm and keep searching. Oh, shut up. This can't be happening. I have to find a way out. I have to get everyone out right now. Shuji seems like he's not doing so well. I feel bad for poor Lopmon, too. I wonder if it's because nothing's been going Shuji's way. He seemed like he was finally starting to settle down earlier. But I guess he's still pretty shaken up after all. If I could just get one of these things... Yeah, I didn't think that would work. I doubt even I could remove one of those bars. I don't think we'll be escaping through here. You're right, let's keep looking. Yeah, I think it's you do 3 and then Grandpa rolls up. We checked the floor, the pillars, the bars, and the walls, but found no signs of an exit. Man, I give up. These bars can't hold me, I'll bust right through them. Kaido, what are you doing? Take this! Hey, wait, stop! That noise is really scary. Scary. You're upsetting Haru and Miyuki. Just deal with it. I don't think so, that hurts my ears. Yeah, mine too. Kaito, give it a rest, you're gonna hurt yourself. And it's not like you're actually gonna kick your way through sturdy iron bars. So what else am I supposed to do? Well now, if it isn't more creatures who have suffered at the hands of her rowdiness. What the? Another weirdo? Oh, Kunamon finally spoke again. Who are you? Show yourself. I do like these pan-arounds. It's something about the art style looks nice. Do not be alarmed. I have no enemy of yours. Digimon, you're alive again. Oh, look at all that hair. Who are you? No need to get so flustered. I can explain everything in time. Yes, all in good time, but first things first. I should release you from the cell. Huh? Come along, this way. Hey, he really just let us out. Who is this old man? Who indeed? Very good now. The exit's over this way. We all left the cell as the old man suggested, but... Hey, should we really just be following this guy? It could be another trap. What's that? Am I so suspicious? Yikes, he heard me. How can you expect us to trust a monster like you? Shuji, you don't have to put it like that. Yeah, if nothing else, he at least let us out of that cell, didn't he? But how do you know he's not taking us someplace even worse? Have you all forgotten what happened yesterday? Remember how our Kenimon tricked us? How much we suffered because we trusted her? Shuji's right. I could have died out there. I don't think we can be too careful. Well, no, but... Shuji does have a point. We did get tricked by our Kenimon yesterday, and the results were terrible. But should we let that make us paranoid? Well, I won't force you to come with me. What is it that you propose to do? We don't have many options. If we want to leave, I feel like we'll have to trust him. But Shuji could be right about this being a trap. In which case, should we find our own way out, or wait until Miyu's in a better mood? I'll follow. Well, I think we should trust this guy and follow his lead. Takuma, how can you decide that so easily? Nothing but this decision was easy. But don't you think his letting us out of that cell without telling Miyu and Syakomon earns him some trust? But you can't prove this isn't a trap. Maybe not. I just feel like we can trust this guy. I think so too. It's unusual for those children to offer an opinion without being asked. Kids can be pretty good at intuiting this sort of thing. I think I'm convinced. If anything happens, be ready to run for it. Now then, shall I resume escorting you out of this place? Yes, please. But would you mind telling us about yourself as we go? Yeah, I'd feel safer if we knew more about you. Very well then, I suppose I can tell you about myself along the way. Oh, start with your name. Tell us your name. I am Digimon. So Digimon, sorry to ask this again, but why'd you let us out of that cell? Yeah, aren't you one of Miyu's servants or whatever? Oh, I'm actually the one who was more or less in charge here until recently. You mean you're like the old king? Oh no, I simply tried to ensure that the small and weak creatures could live here in peace. But then why is Miyu the queen? All the monsters we ran into here were scared of her. Afraid those I looked after are rather simple-minded and gullible. They were easily taken in. Yeah, I can see that. Her rowdiness' companion is quite sharp. She pretended to have been turned into a rock, then faked her recovery. The others now believe her rowdiness to be a sorceress. Wait, you mean all Syakomon did was open and close her shell? That's what they meant when they said she could turn things to stone? It wasn't some powerful monster ability? Wow, are the monsters that live here really that dense? And why didn't you do something? Weren't you the one who'd been taking care of them? Well, they all seemed like they were having so much fun, I didn't see the harm in it. I took it as an opportunity to retire. Meanwhile, look at how things turned out. You should have stepped up earlier, right, Kaito? Nah, if anything, I feel like I owe this guy an apology. I'm sorry my little sister has caused you so much trouble. Well, I hardly even know what to say to that. Don't worry about it. No, you don't understand. You see, I was rather enjoying myself too. You were? Yes, you see, her rowdiness doesn't do any sort of cleaning or picking up after herself. It's given me the perfect excuse to help care for the others even more. What? It sounds like you're the stereotype of some kindly old man. Well, sorry, but she's my sister, and I'm gonna get her to come back with me. Yes, I understand. That I will leave to you. I'm sure you'll think of something. What? You're not gonna offer to help us or anything? Am I not taking you to the exit as we speak? Oh, yeah, I mean, I appreciate that. And would you look at that? We talked for so long now that we reached the next path. Is there still a long way to the surface? Oh, it's not much farther, but I'd better stay with you to be sure you don't get lost. Wow, having Digimon lead the way was definitely the right choice. Hang in there. By the time we reach the end of this path, we'll be at the surface. Oh, right. She trips here. Aoi, are you alright? What happened? Oh, it was nothing. I just tripped. Sorry, I'll be more careful. It is kind of hard to walk down here, isn't it? Miyuki, you watch your step too, okay? Okay. Yes, this area is prone to collapses. I'm afraid it's aging rather poorly. Yeah, this place is pretty beat up, isn't it? It is. I remember the state of the school was a surprise, and this place isn't much better. I wonder when they built this park. Yes, well, it's been decades since we started living here. Wait, did you say decades? Is that a long time, Takuma? It's a super long time. Indeed, but the way time is reckoned here in our world may be different than in yours. Still, by my recollection, this park has stood here for several decades. How does that make any sense? Who could have built this place so long ago, and how? How do they make them in your world? Well, adults use all this heavy machinery. It's like a huge construction project. In other words, such places are not built in a day. Exactly, it takes years to build an amusement park. Hey, if this world made any kind of sense, none of this would be so bad. Instead, we got things like Kunamon, the fog, that hand monster, and other nonsense. Even the geography's messed up. If you said the park popped up overnight, I'd believe it. Yeah, if anything, I think that's more convincing. I can see it. You've been around since this place was here, right, Digimon? Oh yes, why do you ask? Can you tell us anything about how it was made or how much time it took? Ah, but first you must understand... you must first understand the nature of this world and how it came to be. The nature of this world, another huge topic. According to legend, this world was created long ago by a supremely powerful being. You could say this being was like a god. Indeed, it was a god from our perspective. If this being created your world, then schools and amusement parks would be easy. That could explain why the cable car was running too. And why the food and medicine are fine even though the school is old and run down. So wait, you're saying this has all been the work of a god? Who else do you think could do all this? I mean, I didn't have anything in mind, but I never thought we were dealing with a god. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You see, this godlike being faded away long ago. The current caretaker of our world likely wishes to reshape it into its preferred form. So he's saying the creator of this world and its caretaker are two different beings? Then maybe we're not dealing with a god, but still... Sorry, but I don't get it. Really, you don't? I thought for sure you were following all of this. How could I? I mean, I don't see how any of this fits together. I didn't get it either, sorry. Nah, don't worry about it. This is beyond all of us. I see. Well, I'm afraid I can't explain things any more clearly than I already have. I'm not sure if I learned something from all of that, or if I'm more confused than ever. Agumon, you seem like you've been thinking things over for a while now. You're right, he does seem thoughtful. I guess the conversation was just that hard to follow. It's funny. What's funny? I wonder why. What is it, Agumon? Did something Digimon said make you realize something? No, I'm talking about this funny feeling I've got. You mean you haven't been paying attention? Never mind that. What's this feeling of yours? Something around here just isn't right. Now that you mention it, I sense it too. Yes, something's off. Like what? I feel it too, but I'm not sure what it is. It's like, it's hard to describe. I don't like it. There must be something to it if you can all feel it, but what could it be? We don't really know. You think we should look around? Sorry, Takuma, but I want to get back to Miyu as soon as we can. Oh right, we should do that. We can always take the time to investigate later. My bad, Kaito. Let's start by going back to see Miyu. We're approaching the exit now, but don't get too far behind. Ah, I forgot how blinding. So this is where it comes out. Hooray, it's so bright out here. Feels like ages since I last saw the sun. Maybe it's been longer since we got dumped underground than we realized. Miyuki, is it too bright? Bright. I must say, it's a little bright for me as well. So what's our next move? We find Miyu and get her to come with us. Yes, that's really our only option. You think we'll be able to with the way she's been acting? She didn't seem like she was interested in hearing any more from us. Miyu can be real stubborn when she makes up her mind. She isn't going to want to listen. But what else can we do? If only there was some way we could get her to listen. Hey, what if we won over Syakomon? You mean got her on our side? Don't you think that'll be even harder? But remember how Syakomon tried to stop Miyu just before she activated the trap? It could be worth a shot. Well, I wish you the best of luck. I believe I'd better return to the castle. Wait, Digimon. Yes? It sounds like you've been looking out for Miyu. And you helped guide us all the way here, so thanks. No, don't mention it. Alright, everybody. Let's go pay Miyu another visit. Takuma, wait. Aoi, what's wrong? Yeah, seriously, you look surprised by something. What are you looking at? Wait, what? It's those little guys. Help, I'm scared. The ones Miyu said were her servants? Well, if it isn't Palmon and Patamon. Have they been following us? I don't think so. They look terrified. Yeah, they seem totally panicked. Run away. Enemy attack. Hey. Hey, what's going on? Oh, it's you. Well, we've got bigger things to worry about right now. An even more dangerous group of enemies is here. What? Who is it? Who's here? The kidnappers are after the queen. They came out of nowhere, surrounding the park and pouring in from every direction. We faced them down by the throne, back by the throne, but the queen's servants were all done for. You think it's them? It certainly sounds like Arukenimon and her minions. You've got to be kidding me. Talk about bad timing. This can't be happening. You mean we've got to go up against them again? You can't be serious. This is such crap. Don't be so scared, Rio. Why wouldn't I be scared? Hurricanemon is seriously bad news. So they're attacking in order to get to Miu? Yes, they're after the queen. But we shouldn't be standing here talking like this. We need to run away. Hey, wait. This is bad. Miu's in danger. I have to go to save her. Wait, are you just gonna abandon those poor little things? Didn't you hear the kidnappers are after Miu? Yes, if they're after the human child, Palmon and the others shouldn't come to much harm. Rushing to her Rowdiness' side may be for the best. But shouldn't we at least come up with some kind of strategy? We need to get the lay of the land, figure out how many we're up against. Yeah, and didn't they say Miu's servants were all done for? They may already have her, in which case we should prioritize our own safety. We don't have time to argue about this. Miu's life is on the line. What now? This is the worst possible time for us to be divided. Come on, there's no time. We have to go now. Takuma, what's your take? You've always got the most level-headed opinion. What should we do? I don't have time to think this over. I do think it's probably best to prioritize saving Miu, but then again, it's really dangerous to move with no idea where the enemy might be. So do we prioritize getting intel, or do we put our own safety first? Takuma, don't just stand there, say something. Rescue Miu. I think our top priority should be to rescue Miu. Yeah, sure, but if this really is our Hurricanemon again, she'll offer Miu as a sacrifice. Once that happens, we'll be too late. I'm with Takuma, but Minoru, I realize you may be scared, but I will protect you without fail. Trust me. I'm not scared, I was just joking. Minoru's really shaking now. Takuma, Minoru, I owe you. Digimon, thanks for all your help. We're going to hurry back to Miu. Not so fast, what about those two? Oh, he means Haru and Miyuki. Don't worry, my sister and I will keep up. Keep up. No, I don't like it. I better go with you. Alright, let's hurry back to the throne room. Sorry guys, but I'm gonna need your help just a bit longer. I just realized Digimon... Huh, so Digimon is an NPC, obviously. We've been interacting with him throughout the game. You can't get your own Digimon. Huh. That's an interesting choice. I guess, wasn't the original Digimon world like that too? This sucks. These guys are such bad news. I can't believe we're taking them on again. Yeah, I know. I don't want Miu to have to go through what I experienced yesterday. Oh, what was that for? Yeah, you're right. We've just got to go do this. Oh. Look at Rio and his character development. Miu, are you okay? Answer me. There's no sign of Miu anywhere. Oh no, it's more of them. Hey, you over there. Don't be scared, Biyomon. I'm right here. Oh, phew, you guys really scared me. Where's Miu? What happened to your queen? The queen's in hiding. You mean she escaped? That's right, she took off real quick. Yeah, that sounds like her. She always has been good at running away. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I hope she's okay. For it must have been a snap decision, it sounds like she made the right choice. Yet we still cannot be sure of her safety. That's true. There's no telling how long she'll be okay. We've got to look out for her. Well, she might be fast, but she's still a kid. She can't have gone that far. So did we search the park again? We'll have to. It'll be tough with all the enemies, but we gotta split up and find her. Under the circumstances, I don't see any other option. Yeah, if they catch her, it won't be so easy for her to escape again. Leave this to me. I've got every inch of this place memorized. Let's go find Miu before the kidnappers get her. I'll find some way to help too. Harumiki, we'll need you two to help out again. Are you both okay with that? Yeah, we'll help. Help. If it starts to get dangerous, me and Takuma will protect you. Thanks, Agumon. Alright, everybody, let's go. Okay. I don't think there's anyone here, Takuma. Hasn't been that long since the trouble started inside the castle. So Miyu might not have made it outside. Then should we stick to searching inside the castle? Yeah, let's head back in. Oh, No Ryu. I see Kaido. Has he learned anything, I wonder? Damn it. Where could Miyu have gone? Miyu's pretty small, so she's really hard to look for. Can you think of anywhere she might have tried to hide? No, honestly, I have no idea. I'm sorry. I know I'm her big brother. Hey, it's okay. Just because you're related doesn't mean you've got some telepathic link. What do you know about it? Kaido, you don't have to snap at him. Yeah, Dracumon's right. And Shuji, didn't you say something like that before? Yeah, well, I've got an older brother myself. And the two of us never really got along. I don't know what to make of the expression on Shuji's face right now. Does he really not like his brother? Is that because his brother is a really scary guy? Or do they rub each other the wrong way? Could his brother be disappointment? I admit I'm curious. Oh wait, there's a way... yeah. This gives me Shuji affinity, which I do want. Is your brother really annoying then? Do you two just rub each other the wrong way? I can't say I've ever thought of anyone in my family that way. It's not that weird, is it? Just because you're all family doesn't mean you can't drive each other crazy. Yeah, I guess. I mean, you heard me earlier, right? She said she hates me, that I'm a pain. Maybe she and I just can't get along. But you two aren't like me and my brother. If anything, I'm jealous of what you have. Anyway, my brother and I don't get along too well. You fight with him a lot? It never even came to that. He wouldn't sink to that level. Oh, well, listen, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said you didn't know anything about it. But let's not worry about me. We need to find Miyu. Yeah. But how do we look for her? We don't exactly have time to comb every inch of this place. Then why don't we focus our search on the inside of this castle? What makes you think we should do that? It's absolute chaos outside. I can't think Miyu would run into the middle of all that. So you're saying there's a good chance she's still somewhere inside this castle? Yeah, although it's just a chance. No, I think you're onto something there. So we're going back into the castle? Yeah, and as fast as we can. So can I just cut straight to the castle room and... Oh, I guess I need to go talk to them in their respective rooms. Okay, same thing. Yep. It's you. Yep. Yep. Nope, sorry. Okay, now we do the throne room. It's weird because sometimes when I did this part, I would get kicked out of the room by Biyomon, but other times you could keep interacting with the chest. Is Rio in the room? Is Rio in the room with us right now? No. Okay, the chest. It's not just closed, it's a different chest than it was before. Okay. Okay, yeah, see, didn't the first time I played this, didn't she kick me out of the room 3 times in a row? Okay. I'm not supposed to open. She let it slip again. Nah, you're a terrible liar. Right, so we'll be opening that chest. No! No, you opened it. Hello. Was she really hiding inside that treasure chest? Miyu, I finally found you and you're alright. Kaito, you came back? Of course I did. You think I'd leave you on your own with all this going on? Not again. Why do you always have to act so tough, both with me and the little ones? What are you talking about? I've just been worried about you. Kaito, try rephrasing. Look, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have yelled at you like that. That was wrong. But I need you to listen to me. We don't have time to argue right now. What, are you trying to fool me by acting all nice? Well, I can see right through you. Yeah. Please, would you just listen to me? No. Besides, you're just going to tell me to stay with you because it's so dangerous. And try to take me away. Well, I don't want to go. I'm staying here with Syakomon forever. Miyu, I don't think you understand yet just how dangerous this place can be. Yeah, there's enemies that kidnap children, and this weird fog that's really scary. Well, I don't know what it's like anywhere else, but this place is tons of fun. Not like that boring Hickville I was in before. Plus, there aren't any bossy adults. I was trying to buy all these cute stuffed animal things, and they do whatever I say. You mean monsters like Digimon and Palmon? Yeah, Digimon actually listens to me, unlike my brother, and the others are all cute. I love it here. Boy, how deluded can you get? It may take some time to convince her of the truth. Perhaps I shouldn't have humored her so. Miyu, you don't understand. There you go, talking down to me again. You're the one who doesn't understand, Kaito. You don't know how I felt about any of this at all. Miyu, you need to cut this out right now. Why can't you see I'm just worried about you? There, you see? Why are you always so quick to yell at me? I'm sorry. This is why I can't stand you, Kaito. There, Miyu, you must have been very scared. Well, what now? We can't just calmly work this out. We have to get out of here. Miyu, I understand that you're upset with Kaito, but I want you to understand that we all just want to take you somewhere safe. Yeah, right. Why should you even care? None of you even know who I am. This has nothing to do with This has nothing to do with how well we know you. Now that really doesn't make any sense. And you go on and on about how dangerous this place is, but everything here is just cute. There's a lot of big dangerous things in this world too. Yeah, sure, at first I was pretty scared when that spider lady showed up, but then Syakomon came and saved me. Yes, dealing with someone like her was easy. So Syakomon didn't have any trouble with our Kenimon? That's pretty impressive. Still, who knows what other monsters might be out there. Anyway, I'm not going anywhere. As long as I have Syakomon and the others, I'll be fine. Do you even know how much those cute little things you like so much are suffering? What? They all got hurt trying to stop the enemies attacking the park from reaching you. If this keeps up, those cute little servants of yours might not survive. Saki, you sure that's not going a little too far? No, I think we need to be very clear about what staying here could mean. After all, it'll be too late once all of her little monster friends are dead. I almost died just yesterday myself. It's not just our Kenimon, there's also this fog with monster hands that come out of it. Fog? Monster hands? I almost got Kunamon killed because of them. Are you really okay with all your friends dying like that? What do you mean dying? Palmon and Patamon got taken out? I don't believe you. It's not true, it can't be true. They're lying, aren't they, Digimon? Everybody's fine, right? Well... Miyu, we're not lying. That's how dangerous these enemies are. No, it can't be. This place is supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be safe. Miyu. What was that? An enemy attack? What's going on? The whole castle is shaking. Oh no, this can't be happening. Is the ceiling starting to fall down? This is bad. Everybody outside. Miyuki, this way. Okay. We better get moving too. What? No, wait. Miyu, stop. Not that way. Look out. Saki? Saki, Miyu, are you alright? I'm okay, though I think I sprained my leg. What about you, Miyu? Are you hurt anywhere? No, I'm fine. Get away from there now. More pieces are falling. But what about Saki? Just go. I'll take care of Saki, okay? Right. We can't stay here. Everybody outside. Okay. Everyone's still with us, right? We need to hurry out of the castle. What's going on? Why is everyone on the ground? I didn't want this. Miu, this way, hurry. Everyone watch out for the rubble. No, wait, stop. Everyone's fallen down. We have to help. Miu, I'm sorry. I'd like to help, but we need to get out of here. But, no. We're almost out. Everyone be on your guard. Even out here, so many of them are hurt. Is this all my fault? Miu, close your eyes. Here, I'll hold your hand instead of Kaito. We can just get through this. The exit's just up ahead. We actually made it. Looks like we all got out in time. Saki, how's your leg? I think I can walk on it now. Thanks, Kaito. I should be thanking you. You saved Miu. Speaking of which, Miu, are you alright? Seems like she's having a hard time taking all of this in. I bet. She probably never imagined things could get this bad. That's what it was like for me, too. If only I'd been with her, this never would have happened. And she may never have realized how cruel this world can be. Sometimes you gotta suffer to learn a hard lesson. I think we ought to give her some space. Anyway, we need to keep moving. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here before some enemy monster. Are those screams? Haru, what was that? I hear screams over that way. That way. Don't tell me. Stop, please stop. It's them, Palmon and Patamon. What the heck? Something's coming this way. Bad news, Takuma. Some real strong enemies are headed right straight for us. My senses tell me these are no ordinary foes. There, it's them. A wolf and a teddy bear. So this is where those fools of the human children have come. Prey. So much prey. These are the attackers? They give me the chills. What's with those guys? Did you catch the look in their eyes? They gotta be bad news. These aren't like the monsters I know at all. Miu, you stay right next to me, okay? Leave the children to me. Of course, the children are no concern of mine. Oh yeah? We'll see about that, Mr. Big Bad Wolf. Don't you call me that. I am Garurumon. Are you with Arukenimon? Shh, I care nothing for trash like her. Now, let's see. I think... you're the biggest threat. How dare you? Garurumon just leapt at Falcomon. I hear you formed a bond with these human whelps. He's quite strong. Watch out. Falcomon. Now let's see this power of yours. Let go of Falcomon. He's strong. Take this. What, I'm being pushed back? Aren't you gonna help them? Why are you always so useless? What? Don't tell me that's all you've got. I thought you were supposed to be strong. Now is my chance. These children are mine. Hey, back off. No, stop. Get away from Miu. You keep away from our queen. We won't let you take her. Save the queen. No, all of you, stop. Don't interfere. No, they're all suffering, all because of me. Pathetic. We're not finished yet. We will protect the queen. Stop, that's enough. Please, you don't have to fight for me. Miu, what are you thinking? Get back here. So, this is the child who escaped from Arukenimon. I don't think so. Out of my way. It's after Miu. We have to get her out of here. Right, Miu, come this way. You're not getting away. Well, first you'll have to go through us. Bring it on. Hurry this way. But what about everybody else? They all really thought I was a sorceress. They fought to protect me. Oh, excuse me, but I haven't done anything for them. You're the one in the most danger right now. So you'll need to hide in the castle for... What? You're not going anywhere. You already beat our Agumon and the others? Well, I won't let you hurt Aoi or Miyu. I barely even touched them. So pathetic. What about you? Looks like you've got some fight in you. I'm not letting you hurt Miyu. That's the spirit, Aoi. So what if you're trembling? Leave this to me. I can handle it. This is awful. I'm so scared. You should be. Not all monsters are cute and cuddly. Pathetic. What? He's leaving? But the human brats. You're letting them go? I came here so I could crush the fools who bonded with the human children. I'm not on some stupid hunt for children like you and your friends. Garurumon, you traitor. Traitor? How am I a traitor? I've never been one of you. I'm not sure what's going on, but it looks like they're fighting? You think this is our chance to escape? I will take the child sacrifice. Hey, you're not taking Miyu anywhere. What can you do? You're only human. You will not harm our friends and partners. Don't you know when to stay down? You just got in a lucky shot last time. I ain't done yet. Yeah, that's right. Well, at least you've got guts. Alright then, let's see what you can do in a real fight, not just a contest of strength. Wouldn't have it any other way. I don't see any way out of this without fight, but these two are crazy strong. If only there was something I could say to help our partners give their all. Yeah, Agumon and the others are too much for you. You're done for. Agumon and the others could beat you any day. You may have gotten lucky earlier, but I'm not letting that happen again. Yeah, we'll show you just what we can do. Just what I wanted to hear. Bring it on. He's an intimidating opponent, alright, but here goes nothing. Now, is this fight any different, or is this just the Shellmon introduction again? Take this. You call that an attack? That was nothing. Unbelievable. How strong is this guy? Oh no, Kaito. So you are worried about what happens to him? Of course I am. He's my brother. I just don't like him being overprotective, and I hate how he never gives me any space. When he gets like that, it reminds me of things I don't really want to remember. And that's why you were so mean to him? Yeah, but he's still my brother. Only I can't do anything. Your Majesty, over here. Don't worry, we'll go help them. What? Okay, so this is all the same. Yep. Attack. And do nothing. This is motivation to digivolve. Or, I guess there's not digivolving. It is just evolving. Because they're not Digimon. They're just Mon. So... in the Harmony and Wrathful endings, the two worlds merge with varying levels of chaos as a result. The moral ending, this world remained separate and became a digital world, and they became Digimon. What happens in Truthful, I wonder? What is the truth? So I guess the name of the route being called Truthful means it's the true story. I'd like to be able to evolve Lopmon soon. It's getting a little silly. Okay. Oh, we still need to get... Yeah, so if they do become the Sovereigns, maybe this one would become Azu Longmon, because that's like the blue water themed one. Maybe. Well, he doesn't have anything. Can I hit him just a regular and... Yep. Oh, you can't do anything, I forgot. Oh, bandage. I think I have maximum bandages at this point. Oh, I can talk with Rio now. What is Rio? Crit chance and damage boosted. Alright. I'll use that. I told you already, didn't I? I can tell you're just as determined as me. A real talker, that one. What's the range? Not very much, right? Yeah. It still is just a champion, but... Oh, okay. Charging attack. I should have put him on auto. Oh, goodbye. Nice counter. Look how angry Marine Anjuman was to get hit. I still don't understand how the counter mechanics in this game work. Is it just a higher percentage the higher the difference in level is? Why did you turn backwards? That was an odd choice. Is it because that was technically in range versus Monzemon not being in range? Well, everyone's just gonna march towards... God, Marine Anjuman looks so pissed when it's in defensive. It's weird. Everyone getting assists. I wonder what Shuji's talk bonus is gonna be. Okay. I don't understand why there was a whole cutscene showing that Monzemon is removed. Like, why? Is it just to show that Garurumon isn't? Yay, lots of levels. They need levels badly. The numbers were against me. Next time I won't lose. That jerk spouts off some excuse and then takes off. You think? He still seemed pretty strong to me. I kind of feel like he was letting up, like he let us off easy. Well, I don't like it. So he didn't think us worthy of fighting in earnest. You mean, you think he's actually even stronger? Mars is going to keep attacking us like that from now on? I hate to think of what it'd be like if we came at us for real. Takuma, are you alright? You look pale. Sorry, I guess I got lost in my own thoughts. What kind of thoughts? If I say I'm worried we won't beat Garurumon next time, it might bring everyone down. I'm sure they're already nervous about it. Maybe I should say I'm sure we'll win? Then again, maybe that's irresponsible. To be honest, I hope he's someone we never have to fight again. We can take him. Next time we meet Garurumon and his allies, we can totally take them. Don't you think that's a little overly optimistic? No, definitely not. I'm sure if we all work together, we'll be fine. That's hardly very convincing coming from you. You slow us down more than anyone. But you know what? I do feel more like maybe things will work out now. What reason do you have for saying that? Oh, nothing specific, but hearing Takuma say it makes me think that maybe it's true. Yes, I can understand that. It is likely due to Takuma's natural charisma. I wasn't expecting anyone to say anything like that, but I guess I can roll with it. I think it's important to stay positive, at least that's better than getting discouraged. Yeah, maybe. It's weird, but just saying it out loud makes me think that maybe we can do this. Well, things were touch and go for a while there, but thanks to you, we're saved. It's been quite eventful since our Rowdiness arrived, but you protected this place well. Thank you for that, human children, and our good queen. I'm not really a queen. Just call me Miyu. Oh, then will you be leaving here to travel with your brother and his companions? Yeah, is that okay, Kaito? It's more than okay. Glad to have you back, Miyu. And obviously, I will be going with Miyu as well. Of course, even if I'm done being queen, I'll never be done with you, Syakomon. Isn't this great, Kaito? Practically all you've ever talked about is how worried you were about Miyu. Well, I am her brother. What did you expect? I really am glad we were able to rescue Miyu. Guess that takes care of that. Ready to go back, everyone? Go back where? Oh! Back to the school, I mean. It's the closest thing we have to a home here. Yeah, that's as close as it gets. A sobering moment for everyone. When I said we should go back, I only meant we should return to the school. But it wound up being a reminder that we still can't go back where we really belong. Why does everyone look so sad all of a sudden? They can't help it. Aoi and her friends want to go back to their real homes. Well, it would seem you all long to return to the world from which you originally came. Of course we do. I mean, maybe my life wasn't perfect, but even I want to go back. But how can we? Saki, please don't look so sad. I'm sorry, Floramon, it's just, I can't help it when it comes to this. Since ancient times, children from the human world have sometimes found themselves here. Apparently, upon certain occasions, the border between our worlds grows thin. What's that supposed to mean? Is it like a door that normally stays shut occasionally swings open? Yes, I suppose that might be another way of putting it. So you think we may have wandered into this world while the border was thin? Well, you may not have simply wandered in, you may have been brought here. Wait, that's supposed to be Digimon saying that line, not Minoru. What, but who would bring us here and how? You mean Saki and her friends were kidnapped away from their world? I don't know. I don't exactly remember being dragged here. Maybe it wasn't anything physical, maybe we got drawn in or something. That could be it, after all, this world is nothing like our own. Yeah, it's got weird fog that can swallow you up and monster hands that come out of it. Harumiki, what about you two? Do you remember anything about how you got here? No, not a thing. Not a thing. Oh, okay then. I guess all we can say for sure is that other children have come here before, like us. Based on what Digimon told us, yes. From what the professor said, if this is the world from the legends of the Kemonogami, then lots of human children may have come here over the years. So what happened to those children? Where'd they go? I'd never seen any humans before you and your friends showed up, Takuma. Yeah, me either. But haven't we heard some monsters mention offering human children as sacrifices? I thought that was just a wild guess or something. So, has this kind of thing been happening for a long time? Oh, that'd be awful. Indeed, those who kidnap children have been around for longer than I can remember. So you're saying human children have been coming here since the distant past? Only to be offered up as sacrifices by those things? As I understand it, they seek a way to save our world from the fog that is consuming it. In truth, every time those hands, which we call the Kenzoku, take in a human child, the fog lifts, the destruction ceases, and the spaces swallowed up by the void return. What are you all talking about? Human sacrifices? A fog that swallows things up? Right, I forgot. You still don't know about the fog. So what is it exactly? Nothing you need to worry. It is way scarier not really knowing what you're really talking about. Just tell me. She has a point, Kaito. I think we should tell her what we can. Fine, but it's not like we know that much ourselves. All we know is if the fog swallows you, or a monster hand grabs you, you're gone. Gone? What do you mean gone? Like you die? Why? That doesn't make any sense. This is what we've been trying to tell you. This world's really dangerous. I didn't know about anything like that. Miyu looks completely horrified, not that I blame her, having just learned about this. Honestly, I'm not sure I'm over it either. I remember the Dark Arms reaching for Ryo. Countless kids got grabbed by those things. Why? What's wrong with this place? I don't get it. They offer up children and what? I'm afraid I can offer you no explanation. You might say it's the work of our god. However, there are of course many who object to such methods. Take myself for instance, or any here in the park. Surely your partners feel similarly. You better believe it, I'm not about to let those losers get their hands on Takuma. I feel the same way about Aoi. And that's how I feel about Kaito. But what you're saying is, all the kids who wandered in here before, I can't imagine any of them survived. Were they all offered as sacrifices? As to that, I could not say. Human children do not appear often. Some are offered as sacrifices, others just vanish. They vanish? I hear in the past, there were those who could cross between dimensions at will. Is that true? I'm telling you, I don't know any specifics. I've never left the bounds of this world. But yeah, that makes sense. If the legend still exists in our world, there must be kids who made it back, right? Oh yeah. So you're right, some kids may have made it back to our world, maybe even some monsters too. If you think about the fact that Legends of the Kemonogami exist, that makes sense. In other words, depending on what happens, I could go to your world, Minoru? Hey, that sounds fun. I want to see what your world is like, Saki. So there may be a way back after all. Indeed, in fact, I might even recall something that may help you. This is something I once heard from a friend. There's a technique some humans know that can thin the boundary between worlds. Using this technique, some children were able to return to the human world. My friend who told me this saw the opening of the door between worlds with his own eyes. And they weren't just taken in by something like those strange ghostly hands. We never did meet Digimon's friend. They said they were still alive. Indeed, apparently this was something quite different. But how would this friend of yours know the difference? Those who strengthened their bonds apparently gained a shared sense with their humans. They knew where their partner was, how they were feeling, and whether they still lived. So they could sense that their friends were alive and well on the other side of the door. Though apparently this sense did not continue forever. So this friend of yours didn't stay with the human child they bonded with? Sounds like they didn't. I wouldn't want to be separated from Takuma like that. Agumon. Oh, not that I'm saying I don't want Takuma to go home. If there is a way back, I want to go with Takuma to his world. Yeah, I'd like it if we could go back together. Well, in any case, that is the extent of my knowledge on the subject. So you're saying that maybe, just maybe, there's a chance we'll be able to go back? Oh, what a relief. Yeah, man, this is great news. Mew, did you hear that? We might be able to go back. Yeah. Don't you think that's good news? I guess, but this amusement park was way more fun than anything back in our world. Sounds like Mew has some things to work out still. But at least now we have hope. So, we really might be able to go back. Well, I think it's a little early to start celebrating. What makes you say that? Digimon's explanation has been nothing but hearsay. Well, I've told you all I know. So you can't say if it's really true. You don't have any kind of proof, do you? And I find this strange connection between a human and a monster pretty hard to believe. Shuji. Shuji's inability to connect with Lopmon probably has something to do with that. Your points are fair, however, there is some evidence, some things I've seen for myself. Many times I've witnessed the strong bond between my friend and their human child. Though it was long ago and my memories have faded... Yet, had that human child been sacrificed, my friend would not have fared well. Those with such strong bonds share the same fate. That would be awful. Yet my friend still lives. This in itself is proof that the child is alive somewhere. So you were in danger too, Kunamon. No, shut up. It bothers me. I'm sorry, Kunamon. I'll never let that happen again. But does this boundary thinning technique really even exist? I don't believe it. It does sound too good to be true. Human children using some special technique to thin the boundary between worlds? How? That is a question for one more familiar with the sacrifices and the border between worlds. Is there even anyone like that we can ask? The kidnappers likely know something. They have ties to the being who rules this world. You think we should ask the kidnappers? No way. Wait a minute. Who's the one who rules this world? An individual not quite the same as our god or creator. It's little more than legend, but supposedly there is a being who rules this world. In other words, a caretaker of all creation. A being who protects and rules us all. Perhaps if you were to appeal to that being, you might just get your wish. Look, stop filling us with false hope, okay? That story's even crazier than the last one. Bringing up this god or whatever doesn't help us at all. Perhaps not, but even if you can't speak with this ruler, what about the kidnappers? You want us to just ask a monster like Arukenimon or Garurumon what's going on? At the very least, they know enough to offer a child on an altar and summon the Kenzoku. It doesn't matter what they know, asking them about it might as well be suicide. I agree, we were lucky to live through what we did today. Maybe, but didn't it seem like that dog thing, Garurumon or whatever, might tell us? Minoru, are you seriously considering this? Can you somehow have already forgotten how fearsome he was? But didn't that Garurumon guy basically ignore us? Yeah, and it seemed like he turned on the one who was with him. So you're saying there may be some of them who will hear us out? I believe that is a real possibility. No way. It's easy to see why Shuji would be concerned about this. At the same time, though, it's not like we have any other leads on how to get home. So, do we approach Garurumon and the kidnappers in spite of the risks? Because it seems like the safest thing to do would be to avoid them at all costs. Then again, if all we do is run and hide, who knows if we'll ever manage to get back. But are those really our only options? Maybe we could come up with some alternative. Ask the kidnappers. I know it's risky, but I think we should try to asking the kidnappers. Takuma, you can't be serious. What if we actually end up as sacrifices this time? Shuji, I realize it's dangerous, but what other choice do we have? If they really know something about how we might be able to get home, then we should do anything we can to find out what that is. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And Arukenimon did say something interesting the other day. You mean how she called us sacrifices? That was pretty hard to miss, wasn't it? If this world's destruction can be halted by such means, our ruler must be involved. Therefore, the kidnappers may know much more about this subject than I do. Well, if they're our only lead, we'll just have to make them talk now, won't we? We should give it a rest already. You're always so quick to pick a fight. I know, right? Kaido's such a thug. What other option is there? Okay, they may be scary and they may be up to no good, but we can still talk to them. Maybe we can negotiate? Or something? I don't know. No, they ain't the type to listen to reason. We'll have to beat the answers out of them. You don't know that. Sorry, but I'm with Kaito on this one. I just don't know where we can find them, or how we could make them talk. All we have to do is wait. They'll definitely try and kidnap us again, right? But if we wait for them, don't you think they'll have us at a disadvantage? Yes, that seems ill-advised. Not how I like to do things anyway. And with Haru, Miyuki, and Miu with us, we should try to minimize our risk. My sister and I could wait in the school. We'll be fine. Fine. No, I will not allow that. Well, what if we took the initiative? And how do we do that? Do you even know where to find them? I've got a pretty good idea. They came in from the north, which leads to the sea. And what do you think is beyond that? The sea? Oh, right, I forgot. This place is an island. Wait, you can't mean... Yeah, we just gotta cross the sea to attack. What? How? It's not like we've got a boat, let alone an airplane. Hey, what are those? They're different types of vehicles. Boats float on the water, airplanes can fly. You mean you've never seen anything like them before? Nope, never. Unfortunately, I can't say I have either. I doubt any of us has. Yeah, that's what I figured. Between the cable car and this theme park, I thought there was a chance, but maybe not. There are monsters who can swim and stay by the water, but I doubt they'd carry us. Yes, this doesn't seem very likely. Unless maybe one of those monsters was a giant turtle that could carry us on its back. Of course, if it was a monster that swam underwater, we'd probably all drown. So what do we do? I've got it! Minoru, what is it all of a sudden? I just had the best idea. What are you talking about? Remember how when we went to the dam, there was that place that went underground? You know, the door that had that crazy design on it? You think maybe if we went through there, we'd come out on the other side of the ocean? Oh yeah, the underground waterway. Right, that's what you call it. Anyway, it's basically like an underwater tunnel. And I believe the directions do line up. However, that door was locked. Did you not say it would not open? In that case, I hope this might be of some use to you. Digimon, what's that? It looks like some type of key. And hey, this pattern looks just like the one we saw on that door. The ones who attacked this place had it hidden away. I haven't the foggiest idea what it might be used for, though. This could be just what we need. Maybe. We'll have to go check it out. Yeah, looks like we know what our next goal is now. Yeah, looks like it. First, we need to see if we can use this key to open the door to the underground waterway. Then if it works, we can take the waterway across the ocean. I always forget how long this chapter is. This chapter is the longest by far. After getting the key from Digimon, we left the park and returned to the school. In part because it was too late to try the waterway, but mostly because we were exhausted, especially Miyu, who fell asleep just as soon as we got back. Her relief at having Kaito by her side again probably had something to do with it. As for me... Could we really go back? Takuma, you're not going to sleep? Oh, Agumon, sorry, did I wake you? No, I've been up. Something on your mind, Takuma? I guess you could say that. It's more like, now that I know there might really be a way for us to go home, I'm kind of excited. Oh, so that's it. Everyone did seem pretty lively at dinner. Yeah, I guess they did. Minoru kept going on and on about finally being able to read comics again. Then everyone fell asleep not long after we ate. Yeah, they all worked really hard today. They sure did. But I think you worked harder than anyone. You do? Absolutely. You're really something else, Takuma. I'm proud to be your partner. I don't know what it is, but hearing Agumon say that really warms my heart. Well, I'm proud to be your partner too, Agumon. Oh, that makes me so happy. Thanks, Takuma. You're welcome. Takuma, do you have a minute? Wait, Shuji? Wasn't this Kaito before? What is it, Shuji? I wanted to apologize to you. Why? I can't think of anything you need to apologize for. I had to rely on you a lot today, you know? I realized that as the oldest one here, that wasn't really acceptable. I'm sorry. Oh, but I don't mind at all. Still, I feel like I have to take responsibility. Any less would make me a failure as a leader. Shuji takes his responsibility so seriously. Well, if you insist, apology accepted. Sorry to take up your time. It's fine. Let's just hope tomorrow goes well. Yeah, let's hope. There's no telling what dangers we'll face tomorrow. I'll have to look out for everyone. But be careful not to stay up too late, you two. Right, we won't. Wasn't it normally Kaito that shows up here? Looks like Shuji and Lopmon still won't be sleeping anywhere near each other. Yeah, I really hope Shuji's able to open up soon. If only they could get along like we do. Yeah, if only. Well, I think we'd better get some sleep now. There's gonna be a lot to do tomorrow. Yeah, because isn't it normally Kaito that shows up there, like he got a midnight snack, or was that a different chapter? There are some differences already, I guess. Oh, this is Shuji's really bad dream about his dad being a terrible person. Man, his dad seems like a terrible guy. It was a dream, yep. Oh, I love that sprite. It's so cute. Why don't you change? I see, you're the same. You're just like I was when my dad chewed me out and had to abandon me. After rescuing Miyu at the amusement park, we went back to the school for a bit. From Digimon, we learned that there might be a way for us to get back to our world. As for the way, we should ask an enemy out there who knows more about what's going on. We have to be ready before we go asking questions, so we're all checking supplies. Have you found anything promising, Takuma? Nothing worth mentioning. How about you? Nothing over here either. I'm hopeless, aren't I? That's not true, Aoi. You're trying just as hard as everybody else. Thanks. We haven't found anything either, so don't sweat it. Right, what Agumon said. Oh, hey, you guys are here too. Yeah, we couldn't find anything though. Any luck over there? None at all, I'm afraid. You'd think a school would have more useful stuff, huh? What's the deal, I wonder? You seen the others? They haven't showed up yet. Oh. Good morning, everyone. Morning. Morning. Sounds like Shuji had a nasty dream last night. He must be pretty wiped out. Are you alright, Shuji? You look a little pale. You were talking all funny in your sleep. You have a nightmare or something? Well, no, I'm fine. I slept like a baby, I swear. Still, you're not looking too good. Hmm? I said I'm fine on my own. We have no idea what's going to happen. I can't leave you alone. Enough already. Don't come with me. Hey, Miyu. Those two are the same as ever. Kind of puts you at ease, doesn't it? Now's not the time to sit back and relax. We have to stop them from bickering. What in the world are you doing? Shuji? Hey, you two. Your constant fighting is starting to annoy everyone. Shut up. This is family business, so stay out of it. Calm down, guys. And Miyu, don't be so cruel to your brother. But I didn't do anything wrong. Those two get along in their own way, Shuji. Maybe you don't need to be so harsh. You say so, but anyway, stop arguing so much over nothing. Oh, hey, the gang's all here. Guess I'm last. Did I miss something important? No, it's cool. Now that everyone's here, maybe we should see where we're at. Yes, good idea. Let me take the lead, Takuma. It's all you. Humans are kind of intense, huh? If only all of them were as nice as Aoi. Nothing to be done about it now. We can only have faith and watch over them. Are you sure about that? In other words, nothing worth reporting. This is bad, given the enemies out there. Those things want to sacrifice us or something? I don't get it. What is this caretaker in the first place? Maybe that's the one behind all of this? Probably like the king of all evil, right? I bet we'd figure things out if we met him. You mean meet the head bad guy? Are you out of your mind? That's way too risky. That means waltzing into the enemy's hideout? That's not risky, it's a death sentence. She's right, the idea is pretty frightening. What are you saying? You act like we got a choice. We got no idea what's going on, our enemies, why we're being attacked, even this world. How are we supposed to defend ourselves if we're in the dark here? We gotta kick their door down and get them to spill everything they know. Well, you're not wrong. Yeah, I like it. Jump right to the last boss. You're gonna stay put, Miyu. Why? It's obvious how dangerous this is gonna be. And you don't worry about us at all? Just her? Or just her? No wonder she feels coddled to death. Now, everyone just hold your horses. I can't let any of you just walk right into the enemy base. It's too dangerous. Oh boy, here we go again. You have no need to fear a certain degree of danger with us around, you know. Yeah, I'll protect Takuma. We've been through our fair share of crazy scrapes, after all. Their numbers ain't anything to worry about, neither. Easy pickings. True. It should be fine with all these guys around, right? With their power, we shouldn't have too much trouble, I'd guess. Damn it, that's easy for you to say. Your beasts are strong. Anyway, I'm against this. There's no need to face such danger. There are other ways. This is our best option right now. Rush their base, get all the intel we need. Simple. This is going nowhere, man. Why don't you try giving your 2 cents? Should we head to the enemy base or look for another way? The first choice is definitely dangerous, but it'd be nice to get some info. The second means finding a safer way to learn about this world, but how exactly? Each option has its pros and cons. I don't see my opinion tipping the scales, but maybe, I guess this is the most balanced of the options. Right now it's hard to say if heading to the base is the right move. Since when were you a fence sitter? I'm just saying, even if we don't go, we don't have any other backup plans either. That is true, safety is key, but so is learning more about this world. When it comes down to it, the real issue is how to search outside safely, isn't it? Yeah, unfortunately, the only place that can help us is the one we don't want to go to. If that's true, then let's just go already. Sayakuma and the others will take care of us, right? Yeah, leave the hairy stuff to us. So that's it then. You all are just gonna ignore me. Is it because my beast is weak? Because I can't fight? I must be strong, always correct. I must guide everyone, and yet... Shuji? Are you okay? Anyway, we have enemies out there, so we have to fight. That means we have to work together. That way we can all get home safely. Assuming there's even a way to get back home. I can't stand the idea of being offered up with no clue as to why. I'm going to go look inside the school again. All of you should consider your own plans. Wait, hey! Sounds like you didn't find Jack either. You should watch your tone. Shuji's performing his duties quite admirably. Shuji's still is trying his best. Unlike me. You're doing your best too, Aoi. Have more confidence in yourself. Thanks. Hey Takuma, what are we gonna do? Our search takes top priority, but maybe I'll talk to everyone to get the bigger picture. You do whatever you want, Agumon. Okay. It'd be nice if he actually knew something, but oh well. Ooh, the chapters, I can finally break. Oh. Okay. That's enough for now. Oh, right, this is the chapter with the steel. Oh, I can do the affinity thing here. Okay. We'll do it in the next episode, so thanks for joining me. Come back, I'll have the next stuff up real soon, but until then, bye.